All right, guys. I haven't done a video in a while, and I'm sorry about that. But as I'm sure you're aware, we're kind of in unprecedented times. I'm not 100% sure what to do, so we're gonna go over a couple things about what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel, and I hope you guys find it entertaining. And in the comments, I'll have some questions for you guys, and I'd love your feedback. So first and foremost, due to COVID and everything going on, second one is canceled. It just it doesn't make sense. Uh, we had it potentially slated with Alarmist for the 19th and 20th of September. It was going to be real fun. We had a whole Mad Max theme planned, which we planned out in February when we found out, oh no, there's a terrible virus coming to kill everyone. Now it just kind of feels like it would have been in bad taste. Uh, because at the time we didn't know how serious it was, but maybe we'll theme it that way next year. Uh, if I have it in time, I'll put up the logo here. But if not, the prompt for our artist for our logo for this year was to be a Morton Coif, which I think would have been really fun. And we're gonna have a bunch of Mad Max themed nonsense going on. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to do. Even if I knew for sure that I could put it on in a safe way, even if we had to limit ticket sales, I'm not sure I could sell it out. Like, would you guys buy a ticket right now? Chicago's just starting to open. We've changed phases this past weekend to like movie theaters have just started to open up with limited seating and stuff. So we'll see. But second one's off. Along that same lines with bad news, I am not going to participate in WTC this year. January 1st, which is when I'm releasing this, but not when I'm recording it. We fully expect that the EU is going to announce that Americans are barred from traveling there. And again, I really want to go to WTC, but with just everything going on, I just in no way can justify it to myself that this is a good idea. Especially when I travel with my partner, and I just like putting her health at risk over mine is harder for me to do for some reason. Yeah, and it just whole year is weird. Plus, I haven't been playing a lot of Guild Ball. And that kind of brings me into what am I going to do with this channel? And I kind of have some issues there. I can't go to the store and I can't play Guild Ball. I haven't seen Pat and Alex in several months. And I cannot stand Vassal. Around when Adepticon would have been, I streamed some Vassal games, which went okay. I dislike the program a lot. It doesn't feel like Guild Ball. It feels like I'm playing a very bad video game. That being said, I have some ideas as to maybe doing some Vassal content where I'm not the one doing the playing. Maybe just get some games and commentate them. If you guys be interested in a run the length that was entirely on Vassal, let me know in the comments if that's a thing you guys would like me to do. Second, I've also recently acquired Tabletop Simulator. Nate or Ghostier on the Discord bought it for me. I'm interested in doing some content with it. I have some reservations about using Tabletop Simulator, as when Tabletop Simulator first came out, it was essentially a $20 way to pirate board games. And it gives me some moral misgivings about it. In the last couple of years, they've gotten a lot better about it, creating like a marketplace and only doing things with the publisher's permission. And when publishers ask them to take stuff down, they actually take it down now. But again, like, they built their company on stealing from people. So if you guys want to see me, and Guild Ball just came out with a Tabletop Simulator mod, so if that's a thing you guys want me to play around with, let me know. I'm open to doing that. Maybe it'll be better than Vassal. I've heard its precision is not quite there, so it might not quite be for me, but I mean, let's take a look at it. Why not? And then lastly, so I haven't entirely removed myself from minis during this time. I've still been painting a bunch. I bought Miners and Engineers team because I was really excited about this patch, but just with the fact that I'm not going to get to play them anytime soon, I've kind of fallen off. I painted like 2 of the models. And then I also bought some of the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. I've played literally 0 games of it. I've just been having a blast painting Marvel-style minis, including doing my best Speed Freak impression, altering a female Dr. Octopus, which hopefully I can put on the screen now. If you guys like to see some content for that, or just like maybe painting content from me in general, I'm interested in looking into that. Just the kind of thing that, we might, I don't know, just to keep the channel going in some way. Along those same lines, would you guys be interested in seeing me do something entirely else? Like, I'm curious as to, with my platform, so I always named the channel after myself instead of making it like Run the Length or Guild Ball Gotchas or something Guild Ball themed, because I didn't think this would be that Guild Ball would be the only thing I ever did on my platform. And I'm curious how many of you guys would be interested in seeing me do something else that's not Guild Ball related. Like, how much does my personality and, to a lesser extent, Pat and Alex's personality, would you guys like want to watch us play video games? Would you want to watch us play a board game?
Enemy spotted.
Sorry. What the f***? Shots hit. Knife him! Oh!
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Is that any kind of thing that you would even remotely be interested in? Because, I don't know, like playing, Terra Mystica and Yucata would be pretty fun. And then our last order of business is pretty much just for patrons. Patreon on the 1st is changing how sales tax works. You now have to pay sales tax on pledges that have physical goods in them. I believe I've gone through and I believe I've adjusted everything. So hopefully everything happens correctly. And if it doesn't happen this month, let me know and I will endeavor to fix it. But essentially, I'm just going to eat the sales tax cost. Like, I have the margins or whatever to just like eat the sales tax. I want to keep you guys around. I don't want you guys to have to pay me more because stuff charges sales tax. So I believe the way I've said it is that I will pay the sales tax on every single thing that happens. You guys can just stay at your $5 and $10 pledges. And then the $1 pledges I don't think are getting taxed at all because it's just AdSense. And the last thing that's changing with Patreon is I was doing this system for international people where every 6 months after your last pledge, after you first pledge, I ship you tokens, and then another 6 months I ship you tokens again. We're changing all of that. I am now shipping them in June and January. So if you pledge in January, I will ship them out at the end of January, your first set. This just makes it easier for me to actually consistently get out because I was forgetting about patrons because I had a whole bunch of different dates that I had to hit and I had to remember for people. I'm just going to ship everything June and January from now on. So hopefully you guys will get your stuff better. I've been terrible with my international patrons, and I thank you guys so much for hanging out. The international patrons, so this month I shipped the card decks to everybody. I was trying to avoid the post office when I was doing, when I was in the thick of COVID and when I was still an essential employee. Just trying to like limit my contact with everyone, and I could ship local packages or ones inside the US from work. So it was real easy and it was cheaper. But they always wanted like $100 to ship internationally. So I gotta go to the post office for those. Those will ship out this month. And hopefully the Patreon stuff will run way smoother. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I know that I have run this thing pretty poorly on the money side of things. But with that, I just want you guys to let me know what you're thinking. Like, do you want me to do stuff that's non-Guild Ball related? Like, me, Bots, and Pat are playing a ton of Valorant lately. I got some clips together of that stuff. Or we could play some board games online. Do you guys want me to stream more? Do you guys want to see some Vassal content? I could do a run the length for Vassal content. Let me know in the comments, guys. Like the video, share it, all that fun stuff. Hopefully I will see you guys soon.